I'm gonna give you my top 5 tips for weight loss for you to not be miserable. That's the main idea, because a few times I tried, I always been shit and I always been hungry and I didn't want to do it and I quit it. And this time I actually managed it, and here are my 5 tips on how you can do it. But first, like, I lost 5 kilograms in 1 month, eating only 2,400 calories, not starving, and I'm a 190 centimeter, 100.5 kilogram guy, so that's pretty good at that low calories. And this is kind of where I was like a month ago. You can see this is actually even after workout, so it looks a bit better, but you can see a lot of belly. And before this, I was working out for like, before this, I was working like 3 times a week, 3 times a month actually. And after that, I started working out every day for this month. And yeah, I mean, I would say it's pretty noticeable, the difference. I put a few pictures because this one has really good lighting, even though it is very noticeable because you can see it on the sides, like how different it gets. So yeah, I managed to lose quite a bit. Also, I did not use anything if you look at this, because that's something I have genetically, and yeah, you cannot really solve those acne, but never mind that. So let's just get on with the video. The first thing is meal prepping. Now, meal prepping I placed as the first thing because it removes your daily decision making. These 5 tips are mostly gonna be focused on you actually managing to retain this, and not really giving you like exactly what you need to eat, you need to follow. No, I'm not giving you what you need to exactly do. I'm giving you things that help me psychologically to overcome this. So first one is meal prep. I never meal prepped in my life, and I started doing it, and it's one of the best things for doing this. If you do it right, it's one of the best things. So what it stops? It stops ordering food, impulse buys, and saves a lot of money. I used to order like 4 times a week at least, and I would spend way more money, because that's only for one meal, like 10 euros for one meal, and that meal doesn't even feed you, and it has a shit ton of calories because they put butter and they put oils and things in it, and it has way more calories than it should, and it doesn't fill you up. And this saves a lot of money, because now I spend like 50 to 60 euros a week, which is way less than I would usually do it. So yeah, that's where it stops, the meal. Then we have what meals we eat. It was pretty simple meals, but the thing is, these are all pretty much whole foods. They are not overdone. They are not something that has way too many calories and it doesn't fill you up. Everything here when you eat it either has good protein, good fiber, uh, good even good fats, because there are good fats that give you energy, and it fills you up. It allows you to stay filled. So we have the chicken, turkey, mixed pepper, broccoli, rice, tortilla wrap, mixed minced meat, peppers, fresh cheese. Honestly, don't underestimate peppers. The first week what the fuck? Okay, the first week I didn't take peppers. I took only broccoli, and peppers give so much. They give so much taste. It's insane after you prepare anything with them. So that's amazing. But two are practically real meal prep meals that would get frozen for the whole week. Where the first one, the chicken, turkey, mixed peppers, broccoli, rice, and then we had tortilla wrap, mixed minced meat, and peppers and fresh cheese. Fresh cheese, you just scoop it out. You don't need to freeze it. But yeah, you create a tortilla wrap with minced meat, and you also create your lunch. This is like afternoon after your gym or after your exercise. You get that, and then you have that's meal prep for your lunch. And then we also have in the morning we usually eat blueberries, oats, and then a bit later I eat eggs and spinach. Even though now I have started actually putting eggs and spinach together with the lunch, but that's something I figured out kind of now, because I feel like oats and blueberries have a better effect, especially if you do some kind of running in the morning or stuff like that. But you can see that for yourself. So the first one, meal prep, removes your daily decision making. It allows you always to know what you are eating, how much calories it has, and to not impulse buy stuff because you're not gonna be hungry. The second thing, eating 5 times a day, stop the panic hunger. Now, the panic hunger, I would say, is one of the biggest problems people usually have, and I think it's pretty self-explanatory, because you people don't find time to eat sometimes, or they eat once in a day. They eat something big and then they are really hungry the rest of the day. Or if you spend money on the some kind of delivery, you eat too much calories, and then you need to eat something else because it's not gonna fill you up. But you intook, even if it doesn't fill you up, you intook so much calories inside your body that you can't really lose weight easily. So eating 5 times a day stop that panic hunger. I stopped eating sweets by it. I stopped doing late night orders of food and even skipped meals because I felt full sometimes. So that eating 5 times a day is good. I would say at least 5 times a day, even six is possible, and you can still intake only 2,400 calories because I did it, uh, and I was kept full. Surprising, maybe for some people, but you can do it. And if you eat 5 times a day, if you split it up well, even if there are some are like 3 are smaller meals, 2 are bigger meals. But the thing is, you will stop eating sweets most likely because your body is not gonna need that cheating energy where you don't know what to eat, you don't have anything to eat because everything is ready and you meal prepped and then you eat 5 times a day. So there is no point in eating sweets, and that kind of stopped me. I was listen, guys, I was a guy that usually ate Nutella on the spoon. So I liked eating chocolate, I liked eating sweet things. So yeah, if this helped me, believe it's gonna help you. Uh, so then I stopped doing late night orders of food. Usually, what would happen if you go late night and then you would order some food or you would get some shit food because you would start getting hungry. With this, with 5 times, you don't really do that. So even skipped some meals because I felt full. So yeah, that's the second thing. First one, meal prepping. Second, eating 5 times a day. Stop. Yeah, okay. Then we have the third one. Third one is morning only weightings because it stops your emotional overreacting. So you probably know your body changes the weight through the whole day, and don't wait at any time of the day. It's gonna destroy you because some days you're gonna be, for example, I one day I have I don't know 96. The other later in that day I have almost 98. Like that's a huge difference, you know. So you feel like, oh, maybe I'm not progressing, but in reality you are just waiting in the morning. Even better if you can take a shit and then you wait in because that's the best possible case, and you're gonna wait the least and you're gonna feel the best about yourself. You need you when you the thing here, I am doing this psychologically, and you need small wins to move up. You need to realize your small wins. Accept when you get a small win, like you lost something or you are lower on the way, because that means you are doing something. That means you're actually doing some kind of a progress. Even if the next day it's a bit higher, you are still doing progress because you cannot expect it to be identical every single day. It depends all on retaining your water and stuff. So yeah, body changes the weight a lot during the day, and don't get discouraged even if some days are higher. So yeah, take the small wins. Small wins. Wins we are gonna write in big because remember that. Take them. Now, the fourth one is counting calories once made the whole week automatic. So, usually one of the most annoying things ever is counting calories. Because who has time, who has the will to actually look at every single meal and think, oh, did I put this much in this? Like, bruh, nobody loves that. That turns off everybody. I tried a few times. I hated it. So I started doing something else. When I do my whole meal prep thing and when I buy for the whole week, I practically count calories then, or I count it for only one day, and I really pay attention to how much I put in the first time, and I actually wait, and then I don't wait any other day. I just eat the same. I attempt to eat at the same pace, at the same quantities, you know. So that's how pretty much how I do it. And here you can even see some what I eat, like for the breakfast. This here olive oil. Watch out for these. Watch out for those things. Olive oil. It is very healthy, but it can also be very problematic because I mean, obviously, why? It has a lot of calories, like 221 for 25 grams. I didn't even think I if I didn't check calories here, I wouldn't know that that was 25 grams, honestly. I thought I had maybe 5 to 10 max. And then when I saw 25 grams, when I saw the change on the when I saw the change on the scale, like, dude, I was like, okay, yeah. And then I removed it for the next days because, yeah, I try to remove it as much as possible, or I found some alternation to that. Then for the lunch, you can see we have white rice. Well, it's nothing special. Nothing special. Even here, I add vegeta. Vegeta is one of the things we have in Croatia. I think it even contains some MSG. I'm not 100% sure, but I usually add vegeta when I'm preparing my chicken for the week. Listen, it works. You can add a bit of spices because you're not gonna lose everything. The most important thing is you don't overdo it with oils, with everything. You do it once and you add a bit of it, get it, and when you freeze it, when you do everything together, it kind of really goes into the meat and it's gonna be really good. But I am also a minimalist when it comes to eating and tastes, but yeah, usually salt is enough for me. Then we have dinner, which you can see again blueberries. Blueberries are amazing. They are amazing even for your brain, and also the walnuts. Walnuts do have a lot of calories. I was surprised. You're probably gonna be able to eat peanuts or peanut butter because that's one of the best foods ever, especially for protein and calories. Sadly, I don't have the capability because I'm allergic to peanuts. So fuck. Then I had to use walnuts. Walnuts are a bit more thick when it comes to fats, but it is what it is. They are good for the brain, so I would still say maybe eat them. Then yeah, this is the dinner again. This has the minced meat that I was saying, so around 100 grams goes into it. I buy like a kilo after you cook it and everything. It goes to 100, and I prepare them in tortillas. So yeah, that's the fourth one. Uh, yeah, it kind of removes the worst part about it, counting those calories by only doing it once. So only one time. Just do it once when you buy. Okay, and then AI coaching. This is the fifth one that, well, it some might disagree, some might agree, but AI can really be helpful. You tell him your goal. It tells you kind of what you need to do, how much you need to eat each week to be able to do it, and it's really helpful. Now, one of the problems with AI, I mean, not problem, but yeah, it can also motivate you. For example, when I didn't know what to do because peanut butter I couldn't eat it, or when I had some problems with counting calories, it helped me around all of that. You can see meals here will lie, it tells you stuff. But one of the things to watch out for AI, even though it can really help you and it can motivate you and keep you honest, one of the things to watch out for is it can really mess up your calories. So, as you can see by my message, it totally didn't annoy me. I totally didn't write every kind of shit to it possible. But yeah, it can mess up the calories, so that's why I said it. Check your calories, guys. Don't believe everything it says. So yeah, that's kind of the five things. I'm gonna go through them again. So meal prep removed, then you have eating 5 times a day, morning only weigh-ins, uh, counting calories, and then AI coach. As you can see, this is very much focused on psychological effects of you eating because I believe that's biggest hurdle. Don't forget to take your wins. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you everybody for watching. Subscribe, and if you want, I will make a full workout plan and full diet I did. Also, none of this is medical advice. This is what worked for me, and thank you guys. See ya.